Hello everyone, I'm the Terror in the Mask, and today, sorry about, last week. I was a bit lazy, I admit, I was a bit lazy, and I didn't do anything for YouTube, but I will do the origin of Laughing Jack now. There are just one, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8 pages. A bit more than I thought, but okay. Let's read. It's Christmas Eve in snowy 1800s in London, England, and in a small house at the edge of town there lived a lonely 7-year-old boy named Isaac. Isaac was a child with not a friend to his name. While most children were spending time with their families and eagerly looking forward to opening their presents that uh, that were placed with care beneath the beautiful the decorated Christmas tree, little Isaac spent the uh, most holy and of nights alone, the most holy of nights alone, in his cold, dusty attic room. Isaac's parents were very poor. His mother was a strict crow of a woman who stayed at home and schooled Isaac. His father worked long hours down at London Harbour to support his family, although a large proportion of his earnings went towards uh, Pershing, Pershing, I don't know what that is, and con- consuming copious amount of alcohol and the end of his shift at the end of the shift. Sometimes he would come home drunk after being thrown out of every bar in London. He shouts at his beloved wife, Isaac's mother. Occasionally, it would es- escalate to violence, and he would beat her savagely. Savage. Then, when he was done, he'd force himself upon upon her in a drunken sexual rage. Oh shit! I wouldn't do that actually. I love my girlfriend. I wouldn't do that. That's harsh. That's a bit painful actually. If you think about it. Ooh, no, I wouldn't do that. As it, uh, wait, so he raped her in a kind of way. So I wouldn't do that. It's not in my blood to rape someone. It, I never tried it to do, but it and it never came actually in my mind to do it. But I thought about it when, yeah, if I was drunk or something, and if I actually could do it to rape someone, and no, and my mind says no, so I don't think I would do it. There you go. Never thought about it. Actually, I did thought about it, or in a way, some people do it drunk, you know. And even if I wasn't drunk, I wouldn't do it. Okay, but back to the story, please. Thank you. As it so happens, this uh, particular night was one of those occasions. Isaac just remained quiet, uh, quivering, I guess, breathe, breath, sorry, his soiled, uh, his soiled bed sheets until his screams and loud bangs subside. One poor, frightened Isaac was finally able to fall asleep. He dreamed of what it would like to be, uh, would be, it would be like to have a friend to play with. So maybe he could laugh and be happy like the other kids of London. Luckily for Isaac, this Christmas Eve marked a big change when his abysmal loneliness caught the attention of a guardian angel, who then crafted a very special gift for the sad little London boy. Angel, you serious? What the fuck? Okay, how do I explain this? I don't think if angels were real, I don't think that they would, yeah, craft stuff out of thin air, you know, and that they wouldn't be magical. My opinion. If you hate me, sorry, you have all rights to do it. But that's my opinion. Sorry. Where was I? The little London boy. As the sun rose on that Christmas morning, Isaac opened his eyes and found a strange wooden box sitting at the foot of his bed. Okay, they say wooden, so I guess my, yeah, my opinion kind of works out here. You see, wooden on um, above my finger. Don't know if you can read it or not, but there is a wooden box sitting at the foot of his bed, with eyes widened in yeah, oh, uh, surprise, that was the word, in oh, or something like that. In oh, started. He stared at the handcraft, colorful handcrafted box, wondering who had left it. He was not used to receive gifts, especially toys. What little toys Isaac did have were ones he'd found abandoned in the streets or washed up in the gutters, something like that. Isaac sh- scooted up to the foot of his bed and in front of his mysterious box, and he picked up with his both hands. The box was beautiful painted in colorful styles, with carvings of happy clowns' faces in, on the side. There was a tag on the box that simply read for Isaac. On the top of the box was an engraved text. Isaac squished, wouldn't, something like that, his eyes as he sound as he sounded out the words "love in Jack in a box." He paused. Laughing Jack in a box? Isaac had heard of a Jack in a box, but never of a laughing Jack in a box. His mind spun up with curiosity, and He grasped he grasped the at the box metal crank. Isaac turned the crank, and the song "Pop Goes the Weasel" charmed in the rhythm. With uh, with the crank, I can't read all those difficult words. What are you expecting of me? What the fuck? Gyro- Gyrotation, I guess. Um, as the song came to its climax, Isaac sang along with a very fine verse. Pop goes the weasel. But nothing happened. Isaac let out a sigh. It's broken. He placed the box back down on the edge of the bed and shuffled across his small dusty room to his dresser, where he changed out of soiled sleepwear and into a usual tattered clothes. Suddenly, Isaac heard a loud rattling noise coming from the bed behind him. He spun around to witness the wooden box violently shaking. Then, without warning, the top of the box swung open, and a parade of colorful smoke and confetti blew out. I mean, my neck is hurting like a bitch. Oh, that feels great. Oh, my whole body is tingling. Oh, that feels great. I don't know why it's weird. No, but that's not. That's what I need. This will be every time I do a live stream from creepy pastas. Just me, black and white. Okay, where was I? Blew out. Isaac rubbed his eyes and in disbelief of what he was seeing. As the smoke cleared, there stood a tall, thin, multicolored clown man with bright red hair, a swirly rainbow-colored cone nose, with feathered shoulders that sat atop his uh, rigidity. His colorful clown outfit and thing that wait, the Technicolor clown, te- Technicolor, Technicolor, Technicolor. What? What? English is difficult. Fuck. Clown spread his arms and extendedly announced, "Come on, uh, come on, come on, whatever, big or small, to see the best clown of them all, the one, the only, laughing Jack in a Box." Isaac's eyes lit up. "Who, who are you?" he asked. The colorful clown stepped down over the bed and, with a happy grin, said, "I'm glad you asked. I'm Laughing Jack, your new friend for life. I'm magical. I never get tired of playing. I'm a whiz and at the I'm a whiz at the accordion, and I adapt and de- develop with your own changing personality. In other words, whatever you like, I like." Isaac looked up at the mysterious clown man. We're friends," he stuttered. Jack looked at the boy with cocking eye, uh, while cocking an eyebrow. "Friends? We're best friends. I was specially created to be your not so imaginary friend. Isaac, Isaac jaws dropped. Isaac jaw dropped. That's a bit harsh. I wouldn't drop my jaw. Otherwise it would break. You know my name? Jack let out a whimsical laugh. What? Of course! I know your name. I know everything about you. So now that that introduction are out the way, how would you like to play a game of I Spy? Isaac grinned from ear to ear. Really? We can play games? I love to. I. Oh, he paused. I. I can't. I have to go downstairs to see my mother for homeschooling and chores. His smile faded into a look of disappointment. Jack placed his hand on Isaac's shoulder and with a warm smile said, "It's okay. I'll be waiting right here for you when you get back." Isaac's smile returned as he looked up his new friend. Just then, he heard his mother's shrill voice calling him from downstairs. "Well, I gotta go. I'll see you after I'm done, Jack. Okay, Jack?" he said as he headed towards the door. Jack smiled. "Absolutely, kiddo." "Oh, and Isaac." Isaac looked back at Jack, who gave you him, uh, who gave him a wink and said, "You should wear that smile more often. It suits you." Isaac grinned happily as he turned and walked out the door. All day, Isaac told his mother about the amazing colorful clown uh, who came out of the magical box that appeared on the foot of his bed. His mother, however, didn't believe a word of it. Finally, he uh, he he pressured or something his mother to follow him up to his room, so she could behold laughing Jack for herself. They walked up the stairs, and Isaac swung open the door. "See, mother, he's right. Isaac paused as he scanned the room. Wait a minute. Okay, he scanned the room uh, that contained neither magical dancing clown man or the mysteriously wooden box. Isaac's mother was not amused. She gave Isaac a glare of menacing. It made his knees weak and his stomach sick. But, but mother, he was smack. Isaac's mother delivered him a swift, hard smack across his face. His eyes began to tear up, and his lip began to quiver, as he could feel himself about to break down. "You stupid, insolent child! How dare you to lie about such a childish idiocy? How would you want to be friends with with a useless worm such as you? You shall remain in your room for the rest of the evening, and shall receive no dinner. Now, what do you say, you ungrateful rat?" Isaac managed to swallow the knot in his throat into mutter and replied, Thank you, ma'am. His mother glared down at him for a moment before leaving the room in disgust. Isaac kneeled over, burying his face uh, in the sides of the bed. Streams of tears ran down his cheeks as he began to weep. "What's wrong, kiddo?" a voice called out. Isaac looked over the edge of the bed, where laughing Jack was now suddenly sitting beside him. Where were you?" Isaac murmured. Jack ran his hand through Isaac's hair to comfort him, and softly replied, "I was hiding. I can't let your parents see me. Otherwise, they won't let us play anymore." Isaac wiped his tears from his eyes. Well, the rest I will do tomorrow, so see you all next time. Goodbye.